What is up, you fucking humans? It's me, your boy, Young God of Calamity, Demi, you know. Check your block. I will post on Facebook for 5 cents. You know how it be. I'll make angry posts, I'll make sad posts, I'll make happy posts, I'll make sure your cat dies, doesn't matter. Just question on what I post because I'm a dumbass. But with that out of the way, introductions. I'm with my boy,
Tom Bombadillo.
and we here to talk about your trash opinions on anime movies.
Live action ones and all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
The super trash ones are the live action ones.
Oh god, that like the Dragon Ball one, they turned Goku from the biggest Chad to like the smallest Dick Harry, and it's like the funniest thing.
It's
It's
a
like,
movie
bro,
we don't talk about in real life. You don't
bro,
bring that up
the
outside.
Dragon Ball movie's hilarious. It had me dead.
It bothers me that Piccolo wasn't green.
See, that doesn't bother me.
That
It
bothers
bothers
me so
me
much.
that Goku went to school.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what bothers
They made
me.
Goku a high school student, and that just or a college student. I don't know.
A high school student.
Yeah, that's not.
And the issue is, he wasn't even a Chad in high school. He was just a fucking awkward ass loser.
He was never Chad to begin with.
No,
Chi-Chi
he was
just
always a Chad. He
Chi-Chi
beat the
just loved
shit.
him.
He beat the shit out of his wife, and then she loved him because he was stronger than her.
Well, okay. To be fair, they were like 5 years old, so it wasn't like he did it as an adult.
Yeah, he did it as an adult too. He
No,
beat
he
her in the
didn't.
World Martial Arts Tournament.
That doesn't count.
couple
That's
times.
voluntary.
He did it a couple times in the World
It's not
Martial
like he
Arts
just went
Tournament.
home and punched her in the face.
I mean, knowing Goku, I wouldn't doubt it.
Have you seen the memes of the ones where they're having sex and it's just like a Kamehameha comes through the roof?
Come in. Ah! And that's what just makes me think of the fucking Team 4-Star where Vegeta's banging Bulma. He's like, Gallic, good, fire!
Oh, God.
Oh god. You know what was a really bad one with the CGI and everything? Was the Tokyo Ghoul live action.
I only watched like a half hour of it and I just couldn't do it
It
anymore.
was so bad. He's like, I am a ghoul.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's
God.
not good.
Bro, it hurts me because of the fact that like you have the super serious Japanese voice lines and like they're doing it like it's an action film and I'm just like, bro, it's not an action
But the
film.
CGI is awful.
It's so bad, like I can't take you seriously.
Like the manga for that scene is so amazing.
Yeah, the manga's actually like just stand out better than the fucking anime.
Yeah.
But that's because it's really hard for them to like capture some of the moments that the manga was able to capture because
yeah.
of how they drew the manga.
The Tokyo Ghoul is phenomenal if you haven't read it. And watched it. It's still a good watch. But the manga is,
Top tier.
yeah, it's just...
It's a god tier manga. Now, can we talk about the death note?
That's what I was getting ready to bring up. Okay, I want to get something out of the way here. In all fairness, if you have not read or watched the manga or watched the anime, it is not a bad movie.
It's
It
pretty
seems-
fucking bad.
It's
You
like-
know it's not a bad movie? Is Ghost in the Shell movie, the live action Ghost in the Shell. Wasn't
Oh,
a bad.
yeah.
It was a bad Ghost in the Shell movie, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
but
a
wasn't
bad movie.
See, that's what I think about. I think Death Note was going for that like weird, edgy teen drama, and as that, I think they made like a 4 or 5 out of 10.
I will
movie.
murder my
But as
family
a
for
Death
justice.
Note live action movie, it's trash.
I will murder my family for justice because I am a god. Only I can do that light fucking waste of a space, human. The fuck off my level.
I don't like who they got to play. I didn't like the person. Who
Bro,
played
I
him.
don't even remember the fucking people who were in that fucking movie. You know what was actually a good movie, though? That I want to give props to for being the #1 grossing anime movie of all time? Mugen Train. Demon Slayer. God tier. We even went and saw it
yes.
in movies.
That's a very good one.
It was really good. It was worthwhile.
That
If
was
you guys didn't see it
amazing.
in movies, you suck. Go watch it in movies because it was worth it seeing in a big screen. It really was. I loved it. I
Is it still
enjoyed
in
it.
theaters?
I don't think so. It's been about a fucking year.
Yeah.
They normally don't last that long in
Yeah,
theaters.
I don't think it's in there anymore. I don't think it's in theaters anymore.
But that was a really good one.
But
Studio
100%
Ghibli always.
rent it or pick it up somewhere.
Studio Ghibli movies are normally really good.
Their animation quality is just so amazing.
Yeah, the
mean-
issue is the fucking
The issue is some of
creator.
the stories are just kind of.
The creator of Studio Ghibli's a fucking asshat.
Yeah, geez, I hate. Did you see that where like his son made a movie
Yeah.
and then he like trashed on his?
He
son's?
trashed on his son's movie, and I
Yeah.
was so like, bro, like that literally just makes me not want to ever support Studio Ghibli in my
I know,
life
right?
because like
His son's movie wasn't bad. I mean, it was.
it wasn't fantastic. I get it, but like Bro, come on. You're saying that to, like, a public audience for a newspaper. But, like, come
Yeah.
on, bro.
For his son's first movie, right? That was the
Like,
first
at
one he
least,
created on
like,
his-
support your kid.
Like, obviously, it's not up to Studio Ghibli standards of their usual movies, but it's
Yeah, but it's still better. Like,
it's better than almost every other anime quality movie that comes out.
The Evangelion movie was pretty good.
That was good. Yeah, I'll agree with
That was pretty good. Gundam, Digimon always had fire movies.
I think we need to bring
Pokemon
up the
movies are always god tier. I still
well-
remember watching the first Pokemon movie in theaters and hearing that one line from Mewtwo. It's not the circumstances of one birth are irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that makes you who you are. And I'm just like, oh my god! What? I still flip out anytime I watch that scene because, like, that's such a powerful scene.
The first 3 Pokemon movies are just
Absolute god
amazing.
tier. Like, absolute
Entei,
god tier.
I love the movie with
Bro,
Entei.
I love the fact that this little girl
Tames
gets
the fucking legendary
she's
dog.
like, that's
cat.
not my dog, that's my daddy. And it's
Yeah,
just like, what? The fuck? What's wrong with you, little girl? Are you a Gengar?
that's such a good movie.
Oh, it really was.
I think after the first 3, they start dropping down. The Jirachi movie, in my opinion, was also
The Jirachi movie was a god
great.
tier
It was
one.
another god tier one. Yes, it's.
I also like the one with Latios and Latias. That had really good
I'd say
CGI.
I'd say demigod.
And the
tier.
only reason I would say that was because, like, I remember him, like, kissing the fucking Latias dressed up as the one girl, and, like, I had the biggest crush on that girl, too, because I thought she was so flippin' fucking cute, and then it turned out to be Pokemon and be like, oh god, am I a furry now?
I don't know.
By the way, it's canon, Ash is a furry. It's canon.
by what?
He got kissed by a Latias, so he's a furry.
I think there's like a line somewhere there where the Pokemon.
No, he's a furry.
Looks like a human.
He is a furry. I
So
mean,
you're
by that
saying that-
logic, people who like Gardevoir porn aren't furries, they're fucking furries.
People who like what?
People who like Gardevoir porn,
Yeah,
because
that's just fucking weird.
yeah, they're fucking furries.
Let's not talk about Asa right now.
They're furries.
Let's not talk about Asa right now.
They're furries. It's fine. It's okay. They can accept it. They don't have to accept it, but that's what they are. Furries.
Oh, the Rayquaza. Rayquaza movie was good too with Groudon and
remember that one.
Kyogre.
You know what one was really good? Was Destiny Deoxys.
Deoxys was good.
Deoxys was a really good one. I really like
I don't
what
think
they
it's
did.
god tier, but I'd say it's demigod or
I'd say
excellent.
it's up there. I'd say it was better than the recent ones. I don't
Oh
even.
yeah.
I watched a couple of the recent ones. They just didn't hold my attention
Okay.
nearly as much.
We gotta talk about Detective Pikachu then, because I fucking
Detective
love
Pikachu was a
Detective
god.
Pikachu.
It was
Yes.
just. Listen, I still can't get out of my mind of like a Deadpool Pikachu anytime I heard Ryan Reynolds talking to a
yes,
fucking kid.
I know.
I'm just like, oh my god, Ryan Reynolds. Like, the fact that you thought this was an idea was brilliant. The CGI in it was
Yeah,
phenomenal, by the way.
ultimately, it's so good.
And I love that they finally clarified Mr. Mime. Those weren't horn. That wasn't hair on Mr. Mime. It was horns, which is like the biggest thing that I found amazing. I always thought that was fucking hair, but it turned out to be fucking horns. I'm like, I had to go like Bulbapedia that shit. It's like, oh, those are horns. Fuck.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's not hair. It's horns on Mr. Mime's head.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't take me till the Detective
I
Pikachu
think I'd
movie.
rather it be hair.
I feel like the same, but like it didn't take me until the Detective Pikachu movie to realize it
Is
was
that
just
anywhere
fucking
in
horns.
the Pokedex that
That,
it's
that's
actually...
I fact checked it on Bulbapedia. They are horns.
Interesting.
It has no hair on its body.
Okay.
Yeah, weird as
Do
fuck.
we want to talk about why Mr. Mime lives with Ash's mom?
Well, we all know why he lives with Nash. Do you not know like the actual like thing for Bulbapedia for Mr. Mime?
No.
The Bulbapedia Pokedex entry is fucking hilarious. Hold on, I'll
Is this
pull
a
it up.
real Pokedex entry? Or
Yes,
is this
it's a real Pokedex entry.
From which gen?
I forget.
Interesting stuff here.
Alright, so the Pokedex entry from Mr. Mime. Game data. Where is it? There was one fucking entry that was just fucking up.
Well, if you can't find it, just give us the gist.
Well, it said that on one of them, it was a normal one. Mr. Mime has a ability to create like walls out of thin air, and it's been a skill pantomime since birth. And then it's just like it'll also randomly move in and be attracted to single mothers. And I'm just like, whoa, hold up, wait a
I don't know if I believe that
second.
this was from a real game entry.
It was something. There was something about it. I forget what it was.
Because that doesn't seem like a Nintendo thing. To put that in a game, or Game Freak.
No, it definitely is. Have you seen the fucking one for the new, the one from fucking Sword and Shield with the guy, where she just beats the shit out of you, she feels you that you're feeling bad?
Yeah, I saw
30
that.
miles away, she
I
just
didn't know if that was
rolls
true or not,
up.
because I saw it on iPhone.
That is a
thing.
thing, that is an actual one.
That makes me sad, because that... I have seen that one, though. I just was hoping it wasn't real.
Mr. Mime. Pokedex entry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't show it. I remember there being like one it was just like, yeah, you could just get this Pokemon and it likes to be with single mothers. It's attracted to single mothers. I'm just like, oh god. Oh dear lord.
Okay.
No wonder.
You learn more about Pokemon every day.
It likes to replace father figures.
That's just fucking weird.
I'm just like, yeah, I guess since Ash doesn't have a dad, Miss Professor Oak, you got some competition.
Oh, Professor Oak.
Here, you boy. Take this Pokemon, go out on a journey for a fucking a couple years. Don't come back. I'm trying to fuck your mother. Bye.
The best professor out of all the ones from any gen.
I liked Professor Birch from 3. I like how fucking useless he was at getting attacked constantly by Zigzagoons and Poochianas.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
I liked him a lot.
Professor Elm was okay.
Professor Elm was a fucking whack job, bro.
He was weird. That's why I liked him. He was just a weirdo.
Bro, he was a fucking, like... Bro, get a life.
I love how they're all named after trees. That's always my favorite.
You know, the Professor Juniper from Unova, I actually liked a lot. She was actually really involved in her region.
Which game was Unova?
Black and White.
I didn't care for Black and White.
I loved it. I think it was one of the best Pokemon games. Best storyline by far. The storyline was such a god tier storyline.
I don't think I've ever played a Pokemon game for the storyline.
Yeah, but that one I would actually play for the storyline. That's the one Pokemon game I think that I would ever like go back and replay for storyline wise. All the other ones are trash.
Here is the thing with Pokemon. It is a billion-dollar franchise. Why do we not have a legit 3D Pokemon game where we actually have moves that show detail?
Bro, Pokemon Coliseum was so fucking OP.
Why don't we have a new version of that for the Switch? You know what they could do with a Pokemon Coliseum style game?
You know how many
people
people would buy that?
I would buy it.
I
would pay $200 for that Pokemon game.
I would dead ass pay like whatever amount it took.
I would buy if I had to buy a Switch Pro to get it to run it. I would buy a Switch Pro.
Nah, I'm just running on the Steam Deck.
Okay, well there you go. As much as I think it's a good idea, I think in 6 months they're gonna be so trash because people are just gonna shit on them and they're not gonna work. Because no Steam hardware ever actually works very well.
Valve is a terrible company outside of like just making Steam.
Steam
was the only good thing that they did ever.
No, Half-Life and Portal.
Portal wasn't that good.
Portal is a great game. Portal co-op is so
Portal
much
wasn't
fun.
that good.
Portal's fun.
It's fun, but it's not that good. Half-Life was really good.
Half-Life is a great game.
That's a great game, yeah, I will admit that.
Portal's fun for what it is, a little puzzle game. Portal is a very good little puzzle game that they made. But outside of those 3 things, Steam and those 2 games, every piece of hardware that they have made is trash.
Yeah.
Their ideas are always good. They have,
But they just can't put them in work.
yeah, they can't make them work. Like the Steam Link was a great idea to get to play your computer in a different room on another TV. Just, you don't. The internet is not fast enough for most people to make that work.
Nope.
Now I will say, from what I heard, the Steam controller was pretty decent for a computer.
I don't remember the Steam
You
controller.
don't remember the Steam controller?
I don't. Keep in mind, I've only been using my Steam for like the last year, not 2-3 years.
Yeah, I guess the controller was like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I heard it was pretty good. I heard that was.
And
pretty
also,
decent.
I've always been poor for the last 3 or 4 years. So.
I mean, I didn't buy one because it was like a $70 controller, I think.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'll just go to fucking GameStop and buy like a trash ass with the Xbox controller. Because I think Xbox makes the best controllers.
I don't know. I really like PlayStation, the PS5 controller.
Yeah. I just think Xbox controllers feel better
I
in my
think-
hand.
The 360 controller is one of the best controllers ever.
Oh, definitely, hands down.
I
One
think-
controller that was absolute dog shit was the
GameCube controller.
N64.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
The N64
is
controller
trash.
was absolute dog
But so is the
shit.
GameCube controller.
The GameCube was bad, but the GameCube has such a fire line of games.
Oh, it had so many.
It was honestly one of my like favorite consoles of
The
all
Mario
time.
Kart on the
It's
on
my
the
se-
GameCube
I have to
was
say,
amazing.
It's my second favorite console of all time.
What's your
Right
first,
behind the
360?
PS2.
Really?
PS2 is the god tier console
Why?
of them all. I grew up on the PS2. I played all my games on the PS2. I didn't really switch over to Xbox until like I started playing video games at your house.
I don't know. I just like. I had them both.
And plus, Sly Cooper, still one of my favorite series of all goddamn
See,
time.
I love Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank, and that makes me want to say PlayStation. But I played Oblivion on the 360, and Halo is a Microsoft game.
Yeah.
And that really, like, so the
I
amount of time I spent
understand.
on Halo 2 and Halo 3 and Halo
Oh
Reach,
my god. The amount of time we spent on
Like-
Oblivion alone.
like that makes me want to say.
The amount of time I spent on Skyrim is stupid.
I think PlayStation 2 and GameCube are tied for second for me,
Yeah.
and then then Xbox is first.
Yeah. I'm just, if we're going console wise, I'd say PS2 is my favorite. And then followed that is by GameCube. And then after that, GameCube's a close second with Xbox 360. Yeah. I just if I would have owned, I feel like if I would have owned my own Xbox 360, I would have enjoyed
that
it
would
more.
make a difference. Yeah.
But I also feel like I wouldn't have played it nearly as much because my parents are fucking dick waffles back then. So I would have lost it like after like 3 months of getting it.
Surprised you had your PS2 for that one.
It wasn't technically mine, so
Okay.
that's why.
Technicalities.
Yeah. Although handheld Nintendo just makes the best handheld devices.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no one's gonna come close to them.
the PS Vita was actually pretty decent. I
I
remember
didn't have the
having
Vita,
that.
but I had the P. The PSP wasn't bad.
The PSP wasn't bad. I just didn't like the games. That
No,
had
they
the
didn't have
cartridge.
very good games.
They
for
had
it.
the fuck. No, it's the circle. The
Well,
disc.
yeah, that wasn't.
That was what I
didn't make a lot
didn't
of
like
sense
about
either.
them. Because it made me feel like I was just had to carry around like a little fucking studio book or that fucking thing. And I'm just like, I don't want that. That's a lot of fucking work.
That is a lot of work. I think. Okay, back to movies. There's another movie, a live action movie we need to talk about. The Netflix FMA live action movie.
That was terrible. That was absolute dog shit. I stopped watching that like 30 minutes
I
in.
watched it all the way just because it's my favorite series. It
I
wasn't.
stopped it after like 30 minutes because it was bad.
I wouldn't say it'd be trash tier. It'd be bad though.
It,
It's
it was
bad,
definitely bad.
but it's not trash.
It wasn't enough of a dumpster fire to be trash tier. Like,
The
Death
Dragon
Note-
Ball movie
Death
is
Note
trash.
was an entire, like, yeah, but it was such a dumpster fire that I could actually enjoy it.
Because
Because I
you're
was
just laughing
laughing.
at the crazy shit the whole time and how
Yeah,
they
the
messed
fact
up
that he
stuff.
couldn't match the Kamehameha in one fucking go-around was fucking ironic to me. Because, like, he was known for, like, I can master anything after seeing it once, I just have to try. Yeah, because
like-
I'm Goku.
I love when he did it the first time and he does it and then he just flies backwards from doing it at the King Ox Castle or whatever.
I don't remember. I don't think he ever went to King Ox Castle.
They did.
In, the movie?
No,
No,
in
I don't
original
think-
Dragon Ball.
Oh,
he
yeah,
learned the
yeah,
Kamehameha.
yeah. I thought you were talking about in the movie. I'm like, he never went to King Ox Castle. There wasn't ever King Ox around.
No, just when he learned the Kamehameha, he learned it at King Ox Castle because
Bro.
he watched Roshi do it.
Yeah. Because Roshi's a goddamn G. Still the best human out of all of them. Best human.
Yes, I love Roshi. I love when he activates his own form of Ultra Instinct in the Super Tournament. I thought that was awesome.
Bro, Roshi's the OG. Like, they should have made Roshi so much stronger than they did.
Well, I mean, there should be he's only a human, and he was going up against ridiculously strong people.
I don't give a fuck. Roshi could kick all their asses.
Nah, not all of
I
them.
believe in Roshi.
I think he could have beat a good amount of them by himself.
Yeah, definitely.
If they would just have made him how strong he should have been, and how
definitely.
smart he was. I do agree.
I
I
just
think-
love the Roshi from DBZ Abridged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a submarine. What are you gonna name it? My dick.
That sounds like something he would say in the show too. Like, it's, and then his laugh.
Yo, yo, Piglet, go get my dick. You talking about the submarine, right? Oh, I love Master Roshi. He's still number one. You want to twist the tea?
Nah, I'm okay. I'm still drinking my Gatorade.
Oh, trash. Get drunk, bro. But no. What were some other live action movies that were absolute god shit?
All of them.
No, the Ghost in the Shell wasn't bad.
The Ghost in
I
the
would
Shell was
actually for a Ghost in the Shell movie, it was storyline wise, but it
As a
wasn't
movie
bad
itself.
CGI.
As a movie itself.
It's also CGI wasn't terrible like the rest of them.
No,
it was
that's
actually
true.
really well made for a live action.
The Death Note CGI wasn't bad.
It was pretty fucking embarrassing though.
I mean, wasn't Ryuk CGI?
Yeah,
He wasn't.
he looked pretty fucking ugly.
I mean, he looked ugly, but I think he's supposed to.
I don't know. I didn't feel like I got a creepy vibe off Ryuk like I was supposed to. I just gotta like, bro, go like get a fucking plastic
Okay,
surgery
but can we
makeover.
give a commendation to his voice actor?
I don't remember how
You
his
know who his
voice
voice actor
was.
was? Ah,
I don't
Yeah, I
remember like how his voice actor sounded.
his voice actor was someone. Why can I not remember who it is now?
Probably because he's not important. Also because we don't pay attention to live action voice actors. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's not your normal voice. It would have been fun if they used the actual like original. You know what? Can we throw this out there? Avatar the movie.
It's Willem Dafoe.
Avatar the movie.
I don't even want to talk about that.
that, was
I don't even wanna talk about
that
that.
was such a dumpster fire.
And
It
we're
was-
not talking about the blue people Avatar.
No, we're talking about the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, and it was the live action movie was so bad. It was trash, absolute dog shit.
I've
It
never
was-
even watched all the way through. 'Cause
It was
I don't
so
want to.
so bad that like I couldn't even put it in like a trash tier because like at least that would be like a line between entertaining, but it wasn't even
that is not
entertaining.
entertaining at all.
It was just bad in general.
Like,
All the
trash tier is
trash.
entertaining because it's comically bad.
It's
This is
it's so
just-
bad that it's funny, but this is just bad.
This is just bad. Kind of like the Legend of Korra series.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking terrible too. I remember her getting mad that
Legend of
the
Korra.
one dude liked another girl, but she's like, "But you could like me, but I like this one girl, but you're supposed to like me." Am I? You're
Can-
kind of fucking annoying, and I'm
I
like,
have to
I
say-
feel for you, bro.
One of my
She's
favorite
kind of
scenes.
fucking annoying.
I would say one of my favorite scenes from Avatar is where Sokka and Zuko are talking, and Sokka's like, "Yeah, my last girlfriend turned into the moon." And
He's like,
and
"That's
Zuko's
rough,
just like,
buddy."
That's rough, buddy. He's just standing there like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And Sokka's just like staring up at the sky, and it's like, "Oh my god."
Whoa.
I love that.
It's alright. My father burnt half my face off. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. That's all he says. My last girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough,
rough,
buddy.
That's all he says.
It's not
That's
even
all-
like that's not even like he questions it. He just lets
Yeah,
it
he just goes along with it. He's just like, "Yeah, that's rough, man. I'm sorry."
Ooh. Well, to
Is
be
that-
fair, he was there invading the Northern Water Tribe when it happened.
But he didn't see it happen.
No,
But-
but like he was there, so he might have
Yeah.
had some idea about it.
But his look on his face is just like, "What the fuck
Yo.
have I gotten myself into?"
That's rough. I love how whenever Katara wants to go on her angry revenge rants, he just teaches her the process of forgiveness like Iroh would have.
Yeah.
Lets her go through all of the hatred and she's like, how was the trip? Suko got me to forgive them again. Yeah, you take them out and you let them do what they want. It works every time. Zuko was an OG.
Zuko is awesome.
I
Zuko-
loved
Zuko-
Zuko's character development was such a god tier character development.
I love
Like-
Uncle Iroh. I mean,
Iroh was a god tier character in general. Like Everyone needs an Uncle Iroh in their
Everyone
life.
needs a real Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
Like secretly the Avatar knowing techniques of other
Who
elements.
thought that I would come to the scene of my greatest defeat
Yeah.
as a tourist? Yeah, and he was
I
so
love their-
happy.
I love their tea shop. Their tea shop is so
Oh,
cool.
but that's the Fire Nation guy. No, I'm just a normal person. But you're from the Fire Nation. No, I'm just normal. My name's Jet.
My name's
Or whatever the fuck he said his name was when Zuko was was actually working the tea shop.
what did he call himself? It wasn't Jet. Jet was
No,
the
Jet
other
was the
character.
other guy that
Yeah,
did it.
Jet was that
Lee?
asshole.
Lee?
Lee, maybe?
I think so. I don't remember. It's
I'm
been
not
such a
sure
long time
either,
since I
no.
watched it. I need to watch that again. Because that's such a god tier show. It walks that line where it counts as both a cartoon and an anime. And honestly, it's just such a fucking, like,
It's so good.
absolute...
It's-
Like, you can't... Anyone who shits on Avatar is a fucking retard.
You have trash opinions.
You
don't
are...
count.
I automatically discredit all your opinions from that moment on.
Nothing you ever say will mean anything. You just cannot dislike Avatar. It's such a
It's
good
just...
show.
The character development's so well made. The storyline. The fact that it all takes place within a fucking 2-year span, too.
I know.
There's so much that happens that's chock full in those 2 years. And I'm just like, oh my god. Jesus bless us with this fruit of your labor. Because you guys made a god tier show. And you did it right. You finished it right. Everything
Yeah, I had a good
was
ending.
right.
Had a very good ending.
Yeah, and
I
then
love
Korra
the tur-
came around.
I love the turtle. I love the turtle.
I love Toph. Toph was my favorite character out of that
Toph's
show.
funny.
I love the fact that when they went to the Fire Nation and watched the fucking play of themselves, everyone described Toph as a big, muscular man.
Yeah,
Because they didn't want to admit that they lost to a little girl.
They lost to a little tiny girl. I like Boulder is conflicted about hitting.
Boulder is conflicted
What does
about
he say?
hitting little girl.
Is that how he says it?
Something like
Yeah. And then she hits him, and Boulder is no longer conflicted.
that. Bro, I love how like they were like, we put you in metal so you can't earthbend. Guess what?
Metal
What's this? Whoopaya!
It does take her a few minutes. Like it does. take her a
Yeah,
little
but
bit
like
too,
to be fair,
the
like
first one to ever been metal. This little 14.
Toph was
12,
always a
9-year-old girl.
badass.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like Toph was the god tier character of the show. Hey, look over there. Where?
Yeah.
She would just play along so often. Everyone would be like,
The
over
blind,
there.
the blind jokes were so good.
And the fact that like she just played along with it every single time. Every time they said look, she's like,
Yeah.
I love Toph. Toph's character was a god tier character. No one could tell me
Her
otherwise.
comedic relief was always like perfect timing.
Oh my gosh. You couldn't like there was no way to write Toph better than she
No.
does. Like Toph was each of them were god tier characters. I love how like carefree Aang is and then like he goes to Avatar Kyoshi, who's the most warlike avatar. Be like,
Yes,
yo,
I
how
know.
do I settle this peacefully?
Guns. Just shoot them all in the face.
Kyoshi would. What's Kyoshi's spirit animal? An
The
AK-47.
AK-40. I don't know, man. It might be like an Apache helicopter. He's just
Bro.
total domination. Just,
Kyo-
they can't hurt you if there's
Everyone's
nothing
like
left of them.
every avatar has a spirit animal or an animal that accompanies them every time. Kyoshi's just like, what?
Just rides in on her Apache helicopter.
Bro, she just rolls in with her fucking Mojave or Mohawk missile.
No one's fucking with me.
Oh, Kyoshi gave no fuck. She just
No.
like kill him.
Yeah.
Why would you let him live, dumbass? Just kill the bitch.
Her motto was so weird for her. Like just the way she acted was so weird for an avatar.
She was warlike. She was the only warlike avatar.
know.
Everyone else was like, you must
Peace.
find inner peace. Be able to deliver peace to the world. Nah, beat the shit out of
Beat
them.
the shit out of everyone until they listen to you.
Listen, if your fist is stronger than theirs, it works. And you know what? That makes sense to me.
You know what? Kyoshi's was stronger than everyone's.
It makes sense to me. Like,
Kyoshi was one of the most powerful avatars.
I mean, like, you gotta be if you're, like, endorsing war.
Everyone fight me.
You all
I'll
don't
take
like
you
it?
all on.
Come catch these hands. If you can't handle these hands, don't fucking fight me. And you know what? That makes sense in my mind. If they can't, they can't. If I couldn't handle those hands, why would I go against her? I don't. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
That was Avatar Kyoshi's model. Like, she beat the shit out of all of them, and so they joined
Until
her.
they listened to her. Or joined her side.
Oh, it was so. I love Kyoshi. She's like my favorite Avatar out of all of them. More so than Aang.
Why?
Why? Because of the fact that she was so fucking different than every other Avatar. Like, every other Avatar is like, yes, peace, nah, bitch, fight him, kill him,
I like
beat the shit out of him.
I like when Aang would randomly unlock his Avatar state and just go ape shit on everyone around
Bro,
him.
I love when Kyoshi took over his body that one time. And she just beat the shit out of everyone around him in Avatar state. And I'm just like, oh my god.
Or the fact that Aang gave up his connection to the Avatar state for remember when he was doing his training and he had to let go of emotional attachments?
Yeah. Kyoshi was like the first one, like, ah, shit. Yeah, no, I remember. You know what one was actually really good? It was when they went to the Northern Water Tribe, and he met the Faceless, the 100 Faces, or the Face Stealer spider thing, centipede thing, and he had to fight that in the spirit world. That was actually really interesting. I really liked that. I like the fact that there was other things that lived in the spiritual world besides just the
that
avatars.
thing was supposed to be like old as time.
Yeah, and it's still a bunch of different faces. It's just like
you can't show emotion to it. It stills your face, so everything you have to be just keep a blank face.
Which is why the Avatar had to be like perfect. And Aang's just like so fucking immature with his shit.
Yeah, I know. He would turn around and laugh and then turn back around.
But I really like the character progression for Avatar. They just was such a top tier character progression for every single one. Cause like I hated Zuko at first. I thought Zuko was the most immature little brat.
Yeah, I loved Iroh from the first time he was on screen.
Iroh's always going to be a god tier. And then fucking when Zuko finally gets his redemption arc, I'm just like, I'm so happy for you. I actually cried. I
it's one of the best redemption arcs.
I think I cried when I first watched it. I was that moved and touched by it, and you know, that's saying something. Because I don't cry for shit.
For what part? When he went back to Uncle Iroh in prison and was begging for his forgiveness and stuff? Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yep. God, such a good scene.
Can we just talk about how jacked Uncle Iroh got in prison just doing sit-ups and push-ups?
Because he couldn't drink tea no more.
Yeah, he was just fucking doing knuckle push-ups, handstand push-ups, sit-ups.
Fuck it. Why not? If he was like he had anything else to do during that entire time.
Comes out fucking looking like The Rock.
No, he looks like the boulder.
He's not that tall.
He got that jack though.
He looks like The Rock in Kevin Hart's body.
What did you call me? You called me the Pebble?
Yeah. Top's trash talking. Another top tier aspect of her character.
Top was just a god tier character in general. I cannot sing Top's praises enough.
We already drank 2 in this half hour.
It's only been a half hour. It's not like they're high alcohol content. And what are we doing at this? Not like we're going out.
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing after this.
I thought we were just gonna stay here and watch some.
Not even 4 o'clock.
Yeah. So, real life news, guys. I'm moving down south to where he lives.
See this, it'll already have happened.
Yeah. It'll probably be posted. Like this is gonna be like 3 weeks from now, from when we shoot. But this is gonna. I'm moving down to where he lives now, so we'll be able to film more of like this. And actually be having us together. We'll probably try and get our boy Asa, who was on here a couple episodes ago, and get him more on the one. We're trying at that point to film the hentai episode, which I'm really excited for because I think it's hilarious. I gotta get these two to watch them and be disgusted as I am.
I've already seen them, which frightens me enough.
Yeah, well, we all know Ace is a fucking degenerate too, so it's fine.
The fact that you've seen them.
We've always known I'm a degenerate. Like, why are you guys questioning the fact that I'm not? I've always been a degenerate. I hide it better than Asa.
Well, that's because Asa doesn't give a damn. Nathan doesn't care.
Oh, I'm just better at hiding it around people. Like, you guys aren't gonna know my fetishes until it happens. Watcha! But I'm actually really excited for that. I think it's gonna be a good.
It'll be
episode.
funny. I mean, it's gonna be.
It's gonna.
hilarious.
If that actually gets our channel like boosted up onto the YouTube, I'm just gonna die from laughter. If that's really what makes us big, is the hentai episode. It's gonna be disgusting. Don't watch it.
Yeah, seriously.
It's gonna be
bad.
the most cursed episode that we put out. And I know a few things about cursed episodes, because, like, I watch fucking VTubers, so they're pretty fucking cursed. Oh, did you ever start watching some of the VTubers I told you about?
I watched some of the English-speaking ones, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of them?
I mean, they were fine. I can't remember what games I was watching some of them play.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
I know, I like watching them do a collab where they were playing Among Us. I really like that one. I normally just stick to the HoloLive ones because they're treated more like idols though, which is really weird to me. Because I feel like they should be treated more like streamers than idols.
And it's all about how they act.
Ah, well, like it's really hard to say. Like they're supposed to be cute anime girls, and that's how they
Yeah.
act. Although, I love when like you see one of the Japanese ones be like bitch, 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 bitch in like the Japanese voice. Because they don't understand, so they can get away with saying that in their chat. And they just get told to say, like, the most fucked up shit and shit. And, like, they're just like, oh my god.
I haven't seen that happen yet.
There's a couple of them where, like, there's this cute little dog. He's just like, oh no, bitch, bitch, bitch. She just keeps repeating bitch over, even though she's a dog girl. It's the funniest thing. I'm not sure if she actually, like, understood what she was doing. But, like, it's just fucking hilarious for a
Okay.
character to say that. And then there's a couple other curse streams where, like, there's this one VTuber who was ranking lewds of herself. Lewd pictures that people would make and would tweet, like, at her on Twitter. She was ranking them and be like, and I'm just like, that's the most cursed stream that I've ever
That
saw.
sounds hilarious.
It was a god tier one. I forget who it
See if I
is.
can find it on YouTube. That sounds hysterical.
But like I was dying from laughter. Like I'm just like, how did you do that? Like you were so dedicated to that. Forget what VTuber it is though. I know it's some dragon girl. Or demon girl, one of the two. Pretty sure it's a dragon girl.
Pato?
Mm-hmm.
Pato?
I have no idea. Yes. That is her right there on the second one. The far left.
Oh, so it's not. Okay, that's not what it was. I thought it was this one. Because this one says looks at her own lewds on stream.
No. The one
That one's
underneath.
not. Okay.
It's the one on the girl on the left is the one I watched. But I thought it was just fucking hilarious. Oh, I do appreciate that Mori Calliope just did a face reveal on her YouTube for like 10 seconds, let everyone see what she looks like, and like she's exactly how I would picture her. Like a cute Japanese emo waifu.
Okay.
Which is exactly how I picture her after hearing like her voice. And like it's just like I'm just like, yes, I nailed it. I got it perfectly. But hold up. Let me show you the picture for it. So her entire character is her being the rapping reaper, and like
what?
she's a rapping reaper. She actually makes really good raps. But hold up. Yeah, but the for real face reveal.
That's a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some shit I would do though. Okay, so I didn't do that. That wasn't the face reveal.
I'll
That's
say
kind
that
of
was a face
upsetting.
reveal?
There was actually a face reveal for it. But it was really funny because like it was just a really like she posted on her story for like 10 seconds on YouTube story, so like everyone only saw it for a little bit of time and it was only up there for like less than a day.
Yeah.
I think it was less than 12 hours, but then it got taken down because of Hololive being bitches about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but she just posted it to it. And it was like the funniest thing because a lot of people are doing face reveals on Hololive now because of her. Which means everyone gets to see like how their favorite Japanese waifus look in real life. And now they get a simp over real life girls.
Oh, God. That sounds worse.
Bro, I love it. I'm all about it.
No.
I'm all about it. I was watching them all throughout quarantine. I'm just like, man, this is actually, they're really cute when they do it. It's like watching Japanese waifus play my favorite video games. You find your waifu and you just stick to her. And hopefully she's playing a video game that you like to play. I really want to see them play more like Dead by Daylight, but there's a very few amount of them that actually play that game.
There's probably quite a few of them who played it when it first came out, or when it was more popular.
It's still pretty popular, honestly. There's just the issue is right now there's a bunch of fucking hackers in DVD. Like I've been addicted to DVD for the past like month and a half, but no, that's because I was playing during the anniversary event, the 5th year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they're saying that they might be getting a Five Nights at Freddy killer though pretty soon, which I'm really excited for. I hope they drop that. There's also I want to see if they're ever gonna like bring like Annabelle or like a Purge killer up on it.
Purge would be cool.
Yeah, because they have a lot of big names already on there, like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers.
Yeah, they got the big ones.
They got the Demogorgon,
Demogorgon.
Ghostface. They also have Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, I saw him on there.
Mm-hmm. They just got so many, and it's like it's just a really fun game to play. I'm surprised they haven't done like a geisha character. Like
They need a form of Chucky. On
they
there.
had the Oni, who's like a samurai one, but I really want to see like a geisha like killer.
Yeah.
Or like a.
They need Chucky in some way.
I mean, they even have a K-pop idol now.
As a killer?
Yeah, the Trickster. He's a K-pop idol. It used to be a K-pop idol.
That was the one that was in that Discord meeting yesterday. Yeah.
Yep. I really like that one a lot too. I think he was a really cool killer. He's not really like he's hard to play in higher ranks, but like he's a fun to play against friends.
Is he?
Mhm. As a killer, like he's not my go-to, but he's fun to play. I enjoy playing him a lot. I'm really excited to like actually finally level up my characters and unlock all of them, but that's just how it be. DBD just takes so much of my time. I normally also play Apex too, like a crazy motherfucker. You need to start playing that more too.
I just don't play that many shooters, man, anymore.
Yeah, but Apex is a god tier one. It's like it's one of the best battle royales out there right now, I think.
I just never got into the battle royale craze.
Yeah. Do you want to play Among Us later tonight with the Discord group I'm in?
I mean, I'll watch you play for a few matches. And
Yeah, for sure.
If I feel comfortable, I'll try a match.
Oh, well, you can talk in the voice chat too. They'll be able to pick you up on through my mic. Because, you know, that boom mic, fantastic, guys. It's why I got it. It's like I got it for a podcast or something. Oh, my gosh. Oh, surprise. Hey, it's better than
it's
the
almost
first.
like it was thought out.
You know
or
what?
something.
It's better than the first podcast
Where
we
he was
did,
on his phone.
where I was on my phone.
And you can watch that on Spotify.
You can listen to that
Yes,
on
listen to it on Spotify.
Bro, I still go back and listen to that. I'm just like,
It's
you
so
know, I
bad.
actually, it's bad, but like,
It's
I
not
still,
as bad as you think it would be when you realize it's on
but
his
like,
phone.
I legit go back and I listen to it and I laugh at our conversation. Like, I actually go back and like listen to that and I laugh because I think it's just us being funny. And like then I realized I was on my phone. I'm just like, this is even funnier because it's not bad sound quality. It wasn't a terrible sound quality. It was just terrible video quality.
You know, we had more trouble when we were both on our computers than we did when
That's
we were on
really,
a computer and a
you're
phone.
very true. Like that was very bad. But then again, to be fair, like at one point you were hosting it on your channel, and now I'm hosting it on my channel.
My channel has nothing on it now.
Yeah, because YouTube chan's a bitch. R.I.P. to real
YouTube.
life. I know it wasn't YouTube, but like
We'll say it's YouTube.
We'll say it's YouTube because YouTube chan's a bitch.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
I'm
shouldn't
calling
have-
you
maybe
out.
we shouldn't-
At me, YouTube.
Maybe we
At
shouldn't
me.
call out YouTube.
At
We're
me,
relying on
YouTube.
the
I will
algorithm.
fight. I'll throw hands with YouTube Chan. Just like I threw hands with Earth-chan, and
I
Earth-chan's
think-
got hands.
I think the YouTube server algorithm will kick your ass.
Bro, probably. They'll fuck it. Then I'll be popping up on another channel and be like, yo, what's up? I'm back again.
I wonder how
Spastic.
often that's happened. I wonder how many channels have been shut down and then they make another one.
Probably often. If this channel gets shut down, I'm making another one. I have all the
I don't
copies.
see there's any reason why.
I have all the copies of every fucking one that I post.
Unless you start doing fucking lolly shit on this channel. I don't
Yo,
think
let's
get
do
shut
some
down.
lollipops like
No.
Sanji and 4Kids.
Why does he always have something in his?
Because in the anime,
He's smoking.
he's smoking, but
Yeah.
in 4Kids they can't show him
I
smoking, so
know.
it's lollipops,
I hate that.
and it's so annoying.
It is annoying.
Cause
I hate
it threw me
Ameri-
off. It threw me off legit the first like time I watched it, and like I watched like because I watched it on Toonami, which was the 4Kids dub.
Yeah.
So always had a lollipop, and then I watched the actual like anime with on Kiss Anime, and he had a fucking cigarette. I'm like, wait, what?
Why is
What?
American censorship so bad? It's
Bro, why is 4Kids so bad?
well, it's because they have to. They're
Because
not.
it's 4Kids.
Well, no, but they don't set the rules.
It's
It's American
like-
censorship guidelines they have to follow.
But it's like it's 4Kids.
I understand that,
it's a
One
pun
Piece-
on the name.
One Piece is not for kids.
Oh, One Piece is for kids. Do you see how dumb Luffy is and how stupid Zoro is? Zoro's so fucking directionally challenged, he can't run in a straight line.
You want to talk? You want to talk about that right now? You used to fucking play WoW, and I'd be sitting behind you. Okay, turn left.
You know what? At least I can move in a straight line and WoW,
Because you're holding a single button.
but Zoro can't run in a straight line in real
I don't know
life.
if you can run in a straight line.
I could perfectly. Just depends on how much alcohol I've drank.
Well, that goes for every person in the world.
But yeah, no, we'll figure.
Oh man.
One Piece was actually kind of it was kind of trash at first.
No, it
I ain't
wasn't.
gonna lie. I thought
It's
One
been
Piece.
good from the beginning.
I thought One Piece.
gotten better
The
as
issue is with One Piece is that I still haven't seen a peak to One Piece yet,
Nope.
and I'm just like, why haven't you peaked yet? Like every other show's
We're
peaked.
1,000
Every other show that started with you has peaked and ended.
And
and ended. But why haven't you peaked
You haven't
yet?
even reached the climax
You
yet.
haven't even peaked yet. Like every other show peaked like 10 years ago, and
And
you still
ended.
haven't. You still haven't. Like how? Like why am I so addicted to this Wano
Oda's
arc?
just a god.
Like
He's a god tier
Oda,
writer.
please calm down. Leave some stuff for the rest of the people.
No.
The
keep
people,
going.
some people need some scraps off your plate. Like you just keeping it all to yourself.
I wonder in like 10, 15 years how many One Piece side spins or write-offs there will be from other people.
So many. I wonder how many there's gonna be once Oda stops writing One Piece.
He better not stop until it's finished, or we're gonna have a fucking problem.
I love Oda. Oda's a god tier writer. Plus, also he has a hand in all the animations too.
Yeah,
Like I really
that's why
respect.
the anime is still so good.
I respect Oda so much because he honestly spends so much time on One Piece, and like I understand why he does. It's a goddamn mastermind, like a gold mine for him.
It's a masterpiece. I mean, there's
It really is.
every
like,
single arc gets
I
better.
think everyone can learn from how Oda does things. Like and it's really hard to do what Oda does because he has so much time that he has to sit there and write out everything.
Yeah, I mean his storyboards and like his arcs are so complex and so much going on. So
and
many,
also like
so many new characters.
I
in every
love
arc.
being able to like read the manga and like you see so much detail in every single panel.
Yeah.
Has so much detail and it's gorgeous. And then you go watch the anime and it's like just it pops out. The animation quality is stellar. God tier. And also like just the voice actors, everything, like he has a hand in everything, and that's what I respect about Oda. Because very few people, they'll just sell the rights to the studio that's making the anime. And
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you can you follow the storyline, please, but like if you don't, oh well, sucks to suck. I guess I just signed away the rights to my fucking title, like,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I respect Oda for so much being like, no, I also want to be a big influence in the production value, and he is. Like, he has the final say in everything.
He just cares about his work.
It's so god
It's
tier.
like his,
Oda
it's
is
it's his child to him. It's,
Oda's an absolute god among men. Like, that's how I view Eiichiro Oda. He is the greatest mangaka of this age. Hands down.
I'd agree.
The greatest. No one will ever compare to Oda. And no one probably will ever compare to Oda for the next, like, 10... Like, probably next 100 years.
We don't...
Like, I don't know when
One
there's
Piece
ever...
might still be going in 100 years.
Listen, if Oda lives to be, like, 150, I got some questions for that man. Because, like, he's a workhorse.
He found
He's
One
a
Piece.
workhorse.
He found One Piece, now he's just writing about it.
He is a workhorse. Like, this man's gonna work himself to an early grave, and that's what I'm scared of. Because he's such a hard worker.
He
takes his breaks, yeah, but, like, that's what I'm worried about. Like, because even then, like, he still is a workhorse, man. You gotta think, he's probably spending, like, 16, 18 hours a fucking day on One Piece. Alone. Just to keep up with everything.
Well, no, I mean, he has a studio.
Yeah, he has people to help him out, but
Yeah.
he still...
I bet
He has a final
it's
say...
10 to 12.
Yeah, it's still... I bet it's more than 12. I bet it's more than 12.
already half the day.
I bet it's more than 12. I'm calling that right now.
Let's see what Google says.
I feel like Oda works like 14 hours a day. At the, like, I feel like 12 would be a minimum for him. And the thing that's beautiful about Oda is even when he takes his break, it's never too long. His breaks are always really short too. So, you know you're getting your quality back after he says he takes his break.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're getting your One Piece fix. I still need to start reading. The last time I read was when they introduced young Whitebeard. And Oda fucking lost his clan. Or not Oda, but the Wano King. I forget what his fucking name is. Kazuki?
Kazuki Odin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Odin. That's who it was. I knew it wasn't Oda, but I knew it was something like that. Odin. Once Odin lost his clan, that was the last chapter I read, so I need to read a lot more on it. After he came back, after meeting Whitebeard and Gold Roger. Gold D. Roger, as a matter of fact. You know what we should do? Is an episode talking about One Piece. Like, dissecting One Piece, because that's such a long...
This does say 19 hours a day.
I'm about to say, like, I thought so. Like, the dude's a goddamn workhorse. And how old is he now? Like, 40s?
I don't know, but this says, I didn't know this. Oda already knows the end of One Piece.
Yeah, I figured.
He has, no, like, this is something that's real. He wrote the end of One Piece back in 2002, and it's stored in a lockbox that he gave to his publisher in case he were to ever die.
That makes sense to me. The dude knew how One Piece was going to end. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to plan out these peaks that still haven't peaked. Every single new arc isn't a peak. And that's why I'm fully expecting his final, like, chapter to be the absolute peak of One Piece. Like, One Piece will peak when it ends. That is my full expectation of Oda. Like, I really do expect that out of him. And that's why I get it. It's hard watching One Piece. That's 1,000 fucking episodes.
I don't watch it. I just read it.
It's like, it's close to, I think it's over 1,000 episodes now.
It takes, okay, so here's,
I'm just like...
I've done I saw the math online before and I checked it. This is the actual math takes, if this was 24/7, not ever pausing to eat, sleep, take a shit, anything, it would take you 18 days straight to watch every single episode without pausing or looking away from the TV.
I had a buddy who was like, yeah, I finished One Piece in like a month. And I'm like, no fucking way.
You didn't.
No, you didn't. How much of it did you skip? Was my first question. He's like, I did skip. No, you're a fucking liar. Don't lie to me like that. Because I rewatched One Piece without skipping a single episode.
It took you like months.
And it took me
That's not
6
a year.
fucking months. Yeah. It took me 6 months.
How many episodes was that?
You know what? That was 900.
Okay.
Plus. And
now
to be fair,
almost 1,000.
To be fair, I was also watching a bunch of anime in the interim because like I couldn't sit through all of One Piece all at once. Like,
it's a lot to take in.
It's so much information, and plus like there's so many arcs that are just like, you know, they're filler arcs, and you can tell.
Well, yeah, I don't. That's why I've never watched the anime because I don't like filler arcs.
Oh, it's not even like the filler arcs are bad either. That's the issue. The filler arcs are really good too.
But it's because Oda has a hand in helping them.
And I'm just
too.
like Oda, stop being like Oda is a god. He's the truest mangaka of them all. Like, I think he is the greatest one of them all. I think he'll be the greatest of this generation. I mean, he already is.
I mean, he started last generation.
But I think he's gonna be the greatest mangaka ever to live. I really do think that.
I mean,
think
who would even come close that's written a manga or is currently making
I
one?
couldn't think. Well, I'm saying even in the future, like, I think he's gonna be number one in a lot of people's hearts for the next 500 years, if not the next like millennia. I really think it's gonna take that long for someone to come along and beat Oda. It's gonna take at least.
I think within a millennia, manga won't exist. It'll be a different form of.
I don't think anyone else will ever compare to him. I don't think another man can be as great as a mangaka as Oda's been. And we have a bunch of other great manga. It's just, this man's a goddamn workhorse. He's the gold, like, he's literally took the bar and was like, watch me. 10,000 pounds, one-handed pumps from a deadlift. Like, that's Oda right there. Like, that's how I view it. And everyone's like, 500's a good, 300's a good limit, That's a good deadlift, right?
No, 1,000, and we're not even maybe halfway through.
And, that's just one-handed. Watch what I do with both hands. Like, that's Oda to me. Like, I love
Let me just flex on y'all a bit.
That's literally how it was. And, like, he came with the goofiest looking characters,
Yeah, I
too.
know.
Like...
Can we talk about the fan service that
Bro,
all the
the
female
body on Nami, evolving from triangle tits to perfectly rounded, was after
What?
like Arlong
Her
Park.
body?
After Arlong Park, her body with the titties.
Her body has gotten skinnier with every arc. Her body looks like this now.
Bro, her body.
Like, she used to be this, and now it's like this.
She used to have triangle tits, and
Oh,
then Arlong
yeah.
Park hit. She got actual tits. And then she went to the Grand Line and lost her weight.
Yeah.
And then she went to everywhere else and just started losing weight and getting... She got it all in the hips and all in the tits. And then Nico Rabbit came along and was like, yo, I'm pretty bad too.
Yeah.
But guess what? I started off with no fucking stomach.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, their body sizes are size
But
0.
Nami is literally like this now at her waist.
Bro, I still love, like, Sanji. Sanji's still one of my favorites.
I love Sanji, he's funny.
Sanji's the greatest comic relief because he's just like, Nami Swan! Oh, I love Sanji. And after he came back from, like, his training after the 2 years and just had his nose bleed every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
As soon as he saw a real girl, I'm just like, Sanji, it's been rough for you, boy. It's been so rough for you. And he heard about where Luffy got said, like, fight me, you bastard.
Yeah, how many different women are out there in the world that Luffy's met that's in love with him now?
God, there's I mean, let's
Bo
not even
Hancock.
count. Let's not even leave out. We can leave out Nami and fucking Nico. If Luffy
Yeah,
ever
we'll leave
wanted them to fucking smash, they would give it up to him wholeheartedly because he's just that fucking retarded. And I love how stupid he is. Like, that's Luffy's entire like aspect, is that he's that dumb that he doesn't care about the consequences.
But see, that's the whole point behind the Bo Hancock arc.
And because he's so fucking childish.
Yeah, like, her ability is that she turns people to stone when they find her attractive, and he just fucking stares at her, and she's like, why is it not working?
You got some food, bitch?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm
And then
hungry.
that's why she loves him. Which
Well,
is like
no,
the weirdest...
also because he protected her secret.
Well, that's
Her
true,
and her
too.
sister's secret, which
But
was a big help.
when he
But
didn't-
also, like, that was, like, the main thing.
Yeah.
Is that he's not affected by her fucking love power.
And she's like, what the hell?
She's like, you're the only one in the world.
Yeah.
So you must be the one. Is this marriage?
Is this man?
No! You're not even dating, you dumb fuck.
And then the Princess of Alabasta.
Vivi?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Vivi. Like,
She's such a good character.
the fact is, like, she cares so much, and I love when Luffy is just like, no, stop fucking being an idiot. But why won't you let me go save my people? 'Cause you can't.
Because you will die.
You will die. What do you want me to do? Ask us for help, you dumb fuck? Like, what do you think friends are for? And then Rebecca from the Coliseum, Estarossa with the flamingo.
Yeah.
Like Rebecca's just like, I love you, Luffy Tan, or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck she called him.
Luffy Taro?
Luffy Taro.
Luffy
No,
Tan?
that was the little people.
Well, that was Taro.
But she was whatever his fucking nickname was in the old man.
Yeah, because he
whatever.
didn't go by Luffy. He went by
Lucy. Lucy.
He went by Lucy.
Yeah, because he's an old man who went by Lucy.
Yeah.
I love you, Lucy.
And it's just like, why? Why that name?
Because he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
I'd expect nothing less from Luffy. I really wouldn't. But I do appreciate. One thing I will say I didn't really like was when they brought back Sabo. I feel like Sabo. Though the return of Sabo, I felt it was such a heartfelt after watching like his character arc with Ace and Luffy growing up. Like the fact that they brought him back. Plus, also the fact is Oda kind of alluded to Sabo returning, but back in Logia Town when he was on the. Because if you look in the crowd in the manga, Sabo has his top hat on.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so
you don't
like
know it's Sabo then. It's
you
just a
didn't
top
know
hat.
at all. You just thought it was just some random person. But
Yeah.
like then you're just like Dragon was there. Sabo's his right hand man.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They be together. And
I like that.
like
they
the
brought
fact
Sabo
that
back.
you look back at it, just like we could say that Oda wasn't planning for Sabo to come back, but that clearly showed he was planning for Sabo to come back after Ace died. And I was so happy Sabo got the flame fruit.
Oh yeah, Ace's fruit. Yeah.
I love the kid. Like Ace's death was such a big deal. Like I was actually bawling my eyes out when like I saw Luffy crying over Ace's death. Like,
How strong do you think Dragon's gonna be when they finally show him in a fight?
I think he's gonna be stronger than any of the four emperors.
You think
I think
you
it-
think
and they-
he's gonna be stronger than Kaido and Whitebeard?
I think so.
Do you think he's gonna be stronger than Akainu?
I think he's gonna be. I think Shanks is one of the strongest. I think he's gonna be as strong as Shanks, and I think Shanks is also equal to Akainu. I think Akainu and Shanks are on equal footing, and Dragon's gonna be on equal footing with them.
Okay.
That's
so you
what I
think those are the
believe.
three strongest in the world
I think
right
those
now?
are the three strongest in the One Piece world.
See, I want Shanks to be like this absurdly strong character. It's just no devil fruit. But also, I mean,
That's not the thing that I think for Shanks needed. I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
Shanks,
it's his
Shanks
swordsmanship,
is
his
the
hockey.
issue isn't Shanks' power. I don't think Shanks physically can keep up with Akainu and Dragon. What I think Shanks has is the most balanced crew out of anyone.
Oh, yeah.
He has the strongest crew, and that's
By
why
far.
he's so strong because of his Conqueror's hockey. His
Yeah.
Conqueror's hockey just
Oh, he
floors
tossed the
people to
level.
him. Like
It's off the
he's
charts.
he has the strongest hockey out of anyone.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
why
I mean,
he can.
until Luffy passes him at some point.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. But like that's why I think Shanks is considered one of the strongest because of his hockey. It's so fucking stupid strong.
Yeah.
Because you saw when he walked into Whitebeard, he made everyone collapse.
Yeah. Except for
Except for
Whitebeard's
his
top people.
yeah, his top people.
That were-
And even then, they were feeling the weight of the
Yeah.
gravity. Like you saw, Marco damn near took a knee.
Yeah. He was
He was fighting it. It was like stepping into like 50 times gravity. You know, when Goku steps in that gravity chamber, cranks it up to 50 times. That was when Shanks walked
I love
onto
the-
Whitebeard's boat.
I love that because he's like they warned him. It's like don't turn it up too high, and then Goku's like, okay, he gets on the ship,
Right.
full power.
All right. Well, we hit over an hour for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We went off topic for a while, but it's fine. It's fine. We love the tangents. We all about tangents over here on this podcast.
Tangents are what make it fun.
But just keep in mind, smash that like button, give us the ads, leave some comments, do the usual shit. You know how it goes at the end of YouTube videos.
Stay
Come
tuned.
on,
if
guys.
you're lucky, next week
Stay,
will be the hentai episode.
Who knows? We might have a couple things planned out. I don't think it's going to be next week because we still need to get.
This is gonna be 2
the
weeks from
issue,
now.
when is Aisha gonna? It's gonna be like 3 weeks from now, bro.
Ace will be back. No,
Because
are you not gonna upload the
this
one
is
for?
this one. I'm not gonna upload it because we have to take everything down when I move.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
not
probably
gonna have
get
internet for
till
a
next
while.
week.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. So it's not gonna be this week. It's gonna be next
Well, you
week.
can always email it to me and I can upload it. Or you
Yeah,
can upload
well,
it
I
at
could
my-
just
you
like.
can upload it at my house.
Oh, I
too.
could just upload it right now and just save it for premiere day.
Okay, we can talk about this after we
Yeah,
so, like,
whatever. We're good. Alright, guys. See you guys next time. It's
See
your
ya.
boy, Dummy, Young God of Calamity, and Tom Bombadillo. Go follow us, like us, add us, subscribe to us. Be fucking losers if you want to be. But if you are, I'll just look at you and be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Peace.